Good day everybody. We're gonna start a new game of 150 Improved. We're gonna do Impossible, 8 players, Pre-Warp and Huge Galaxy. This is more or less our standard setting. Tactical combat is on, random events, and Antares are on of course as well. The Galaxy Age will be mineral rich. Except we're gonna do a custom Darlock race. And just as last time, I still feel like playing a creative subterranean democracy, even with the same negatives of repulsive minus growth. So we're going to be a Kreia race. Except my name is Rocco. And we're playing orange again. Ariel. Last playthrough somebody made a comment about the music, so I'll turn music on for this game. We are starting in Orion. Our home planet is medium Terran, 8 of 18 population, and a starbase is present. We have a medium tundra abundant, a large tundra ultra rich heavy G, a tiny poor and a tiny rich radiated planets. So it's a fairly okay system. These two tundras are nice, of course. Our Terran home planet has a starbase, a marine barracks and a capital. We will be scrapping the starbase for 200 BC. We won't be needing that anytime soon. And queue up 2 colony bases. But contrary to last playthrough of our subterranean creative race, we will start with a little bit of research instead of producing a colony base. And that will be going for that hydroponic farm first. We're gonna get it in 9 turns, according to this stat right here. So, turn 3500.0. Let's play this game, guys. Here we go. Turn. We are at turn 1 and we will also scrap the marine barracks for 20 BC. A marine barracks in 150 Improve, it costs 40 BC. So you get half of that in money when you scrap a building. We are now waiting for that hydroponic farm. 5%, 22%, 40, 57. 75, and we have it at turn 10. Biospheres for +2 population on the planet. Hydroponic farm for +2 food on the planet. Next will be, we're gonna delay our scout. Next will be electronic computer. We're going for research lab next. Hydros, biospheres. Biospheres, we don't need it immediately. We only have 1 planet and it needs food. So this we're gonna buy for 60 BC for the remaining 30 production. We have 14 research points. And because of the hydroponic farm, we free up 1 farmer exactly, and then we have 18 research points, so that's +4. Here's our computer for +25 bonus to hit. And then next is research lab, and because you're creative we're also going to get the dauntless guidance system and the optronic computer, which will be useless for the first couple of turns. We really need that research lab. 12 turns to get it. Maybe we can even speed it up to put everybody on research. 4%, we're in the percentages, so now we can drop back that 1 guy. By the way, we got offered Ruola, but we don't need him, so let's dismiss him. We got growth, we now have 9 population. You can see from here you suddenly have +1 food. So the 9th population needs 1 food for itself, and then you have 1 excess food. Still no breakthrough. Here we have it. Dauntless guidance system, optronic computer and a research laboratory. Next will be automated factory. So we're still not building that first frigate. We buy this research lab, 60 BC for the remaining 30 production. Same as the hydroponic farm. Nice and consistently, as I like it. Research lab was built. We now have 29 research points per turn. Here's our anti-missile rockets, the reinforced hull, and the fighter base. 8 turns to get that automated factory. '24, 27, 30. Here we go, automated factories. Heavy armor and planetary missile base. And now we're going for frigates. Automated factory, we will buy it, 60 BC for the remaining 30 production. Catch my drift. Now we have freighters, nuclear bomb and nuclear drive. To build frigates we also need the fuel tanks. So that's 4 more turns. 2. Extended fuel tanks, nuclear missile, standard fuel cells and titanium armor. Now we are here. We're not going to build a colony ship anytime soon, so we're going for soil enrichment next. And now it's time to design that scout. Because we don't want nuclear bombs on our scout. We don't want that fancy computer on our scout. We just want the extended fuel tanks for the minimum cost of 25 to build this little ship. And we want 2 of them. In the meantime, it's supposedly 16 turns to get that soil enrichment, so we'll switch up now and then put everything to production for the 2 scouts and the 2 colony bases. And then in the meantime we have the research lab providing 5 research points per turn. Our first scout is here. We have an offer from Magistrat Galis. 90 BC for plus 30%, we'll hire him. And let's have a look. We have plus 11 BC now. As soon as we assign him to our system, we have plus 14 BC, so that's worth it, I would say. Our second scout is here. Nine turns for that colony base. 510 BC is still too expensive for me to buy. We have 520 in reserve. Again! That's really odd. Wow. Okay, so our previous playthrough I got Kronos just like this on the first system next to my home system. That's quite incredible. I'm not sure why the game does that to me. I mean, it's very good. I can see the whole galaxy now. But we had the same situation last playthrough. We can see that Sla, the Sakra already have a second system. Huge Baron, Rich, Heavy G. And in their home system they have 2 colony bases built. Very well done from the Sakra. Mentor has 1 colony base here. Large, toxic, abundant. Antares 1 colony base. Trilarians have 2 colony bases. Well done. Ah, look at this. Silicoids, they have filled out their system already. Very nice. Well done. And then Sol 1 colony base. Okay guys, I'm gonna restart because this is looking too familiar for me. I want to restart and it has to be a little bit more tough than this. So okay, game new. Yes. Impossible, huge, mineral rich, 8 players, pre-warp. All the goodies on except custom, the same race as we started, Subterranean Creative Democracy. Except you all know my name by now, and I'm still playing orange. Ariel is our home system. Fresh game. We now have again our medium Terran 8 of 18 abundant. We have a large barren poor, large toxic ultra rich heavy G, small arid, and a medium desert. Still an okay system. The ultra rich is nice, of course, and the medium desert abundant is okay. So this is our system. Again, scrapping the starbase for 200 BC. Everybody goes to... No, everybody but one goes to research. Colony base, starbase. Nothing much has changed, by the way. We're still going to do that hydro farm again. And yeah, we can turn. And now not forget to scrap also the marine barracks. And turn until you get hydroponic farm. Should be rather fast. Faster than the previous game. Biospheres, hydroponic farms. Turn 8 only. Last time it was turn 10. So same order. Hydroponic farm, 2 colony bases, biospheres, and the star base. I'm gonna buy this outright. It costs us 90 BC now instead of 60. But why not? Let's go for it. Because we want to have that second of that farmer to research as soon as possible. Now I have 18 research points. It's all still very familiar. Electronic computer for plus 25 to hit. And there's the research lab again. We are at 18 plus 3. So that's 21, 24, 27 and 30. Move that guy to research. We had growth because there's now plus 1 food, 64%, and we have our research, dauntless guidance system, optronic computer, and research laboratory. Research lab is here. And we buy it outright for 60 BC for the remaining 30 production. We're back on track, so to say. Automated factories. Rola is back, offering still for plus 5. Not really interested. We're gonna dismiss him. We are at 18 plus 3. So that's 21, 24, 27 and 30. And we got the automated factories. Next will be, again, the nuclear drive. We can do Q. It needs some adjustments, apparently. Freighters, bomb, drive, and then the tanks. Same opening. Tanks. Missile. The missile in 150 improved has 6 points of damage instead of 8. It is slightly weaker. I've nerfed it. Standard fuel cells is 4 titanium armor. And as before, no colony ship first, but the soil enrichment. While we will place all our population on production. Going to make 2 scouts. Without bombs, without the fancy computer. Scout looks a bit more awesome this time. The picture, I mean. There we go. First scout is in. This is again the closest system. If we get Kronos now again, then I'm not sure what to do, guys. Let's hope it doesn't happen. The second scout is in. Send him to the orange world. Oof, no Kronos. But a large barren rich heavy G and a medium barren ultra rich heavy G. This was a very nice system. Let's continue to the yellow star. Colony base for 330, that's slightly expensive. Manica has a medium Terran abundant, same as our current home world. And a medium radiated pore. That has a wormhole all the way there. And we find Brutum, which sucks. Let's go back. That's a good price for the colony base. 172 for the remaining 86 production, yes. We need a freighter fleet in between the two colony bases. And maybe a second one a little bit later. Gem deposits. Small Terran abundant. Medium radiated pore, but gem deposits, and medium radiated pore with nothing. Colony base in Ariel. What do we want? We want the medium desert abundant or the large toxic ultra rich. Well, the ultra rich will give us 4 production per worker because of the -50 penalty. There won't be any food. There will be poor science as well because of the penalty. If we go for the desert, we get 3 production instead of 4, but we have normal research and 1 food per farmer if necessary. So I would still go for the toxic ultra rich. Yes. We are short 1 food. Automated factory, hydros, research lab, housing, biosphere, starbase. Okay. We're now -1 food, but we don't have that frigate yet. But we also have 10 of 18 population, so not an odd number of population here, which is slightly inefficient, and we're quite far away from growing an 11 population. So we'll have to pick one of these guys off production towards farming once we have this freighter fleet. So yeah, that's what has got to happen. Freighter fleet is built. And buy this colony base for 200. Yes. That's our heavy investment in development of that planet. 9 turns for the next colony base. Hydroponic farm, let's buy it. We have freed up 1 farmer again. We can now buy this colony base, and we cannot buy this research lab. We have 38 BC in the reserve. As before, automated factory, hydro farm, research lab, housing, biosphere, starbase. So now it's time to move some population to the colonies, and the rest goes back to research. We jump from 5 to 23 research again. The second freighter fleet is not that urgent. We have still 3 freighters free. A science leader. I think that's the right timing to take this science leader, but I cannot afford it. We need 60 BC, we're 1 BC short, so reject. Now we can afford it. So we are 23 research points, and with the leader that is 25. So you might think +2, is that really worth it? But in percentage terms it's quite a bit actually, the difference. Buy this research lab. We have 2 BC in reserve and an income of +10. And we meet the first opponent. Fine, Emperor, you have built Emperor Rocco. It will be a worthy addition to the mighty Sakrakin kingdom. Already have 3 systems here. They must have deuterium fuel cells, I would say. Yeah. And they have a class 1 shield. Okay. And they have not much more than that. We do have -5% for the spying. This planet is now housing. Not sure if they're that quick to assign spies. No, it didn't happen. And now the choice between Manica, the medium Terran abundant, and Was has become a little bit more clear, because I would rather settle Was and be a little bit more distant from the Sakra Empire. In the beginning at least. Because remember, we're turtling again. We're not aggressive in this game, at least not in the beginning. No spy still. Cloning center. Soil enrichment. Very important technologies for our race. Question is what we will do now. What we will research, the titanium armor perhaps, or the colony ship. I don't feel we're quite ready to start producing a colony ship yet. So we could do as well something else first. If we get laser cannon, it's nice, but it doesn't bring us anything. No benefits, no direct benefits. The neural scanner is the path to the supercomputer, but that's quite a long way. So maybe we should go for that fuel cells after all first. And that will be 9 turns. In the meantime we have -1 food. We need to fix it. There's housing happening here. We have 12 of 20. Still plenty of room to grow here. 3 marines, and here we have housing happening with our 3 buildings, opening buildings, and then our desert world is, we can buy this hydroponic farm from here. And the other 2 planets are still interesting to colonize, the small arid abundant and the large barren poor. Can free up 1 farmer again for 51 research points. Combat is already happening. They have the colony ship and 2 destroyers. The Sakra, they don't wait for nobody. That means they will be right on our doorstep right here, 5 parsecs, because they have deuterium fuel cells. They will be quick to move and blockade us. So we do need this. As soon as we have this titanium armor, we're going to build a destroyer as well for defensive purposes. And we also should stop housing. And we should stop this research lab because we will have to queue up the missile bases for defense. They might be there in just 2 or 3 turns. Sakra might be aggressive. And even we cannot even afford this, so that might be a problem. So everybody needs to move to production now, suddenly. Okay. This might be a problem. We can't do any diplomacy. So this shapes up to be an interesting game. Let's retreat back to Ariel. Let's check on their drive, by the way. They still have the nuclear drive. And the distance was 5. So that's a 3-turn flight. They're not coming to us. Well, they're just out of scanning range now. So better we keep one scout there to monitor, and we need this space scanner here actually, because we have no scanning range. Oh, they're just still... Oh, and one destroyer is hovering here. No combat, of course. There's nothing to combat. We have no fleet. Okay, we have the missile bases. And we have the fuel cells now. And the titanium armor. So we're going to be safe in that sense for a while now. Colony ship is next. Here's their... No, not colony ship is next. The scanner is next. Let's move to new worlds. By the way, there's lots of black holes here around us. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the other side of the galaxy is one more, but especially around our system is a lot of black holes happening. Housing. Did finish that soil enrichment a while ago. Let's again put everybody, maybe except one guy, on production. And we also would need that cloning center here then. Colat is a large, arid, abundant. They're gonna grow fast. Okay, let's head back. Let's look at the graph, by the way. So Sakura population is going poof, and we are kind of flat here. Quite sad. Slow race. On buildings we're kind of sort of the same. Fleet. Sakura is doing stuff. Here you can see the colony base, and here you can see another colony base, I would say. Oh, here's a colony base also. Oh, we forgot the tech, of course. Tech, we are kind of on par. Okay. Here we go, our laser cannon. 2 to 4 points, by the way, in 150 improved instead of 1 to 4. Subtle change. Our laser rifle for +5, and then the scanner. Sure about colony ship versus... Let's go neural scanner. No spies against us. Hadramaut system. Medium abundant. Small abundant. And 2 gas giants and an asteroid belt. Beautiful system for us as a sub-Crea. We get the planet construction technology. We can transform this whole system into an oasis. Let's do cloning center here. And same here. Monica also has a missile base now. If you move back, they're still out of range in terms of scanning range. Center is in. This is GNN, bring you today's headlines from across the galaxy. Hundreds of new citizens in your empire as a sudden population boom on Ariel Prime has doubled the population growth of the colony. That's sweet. That's our Terran world even. 229, look at that. That's a huge increase, by the way, because we are a negative growth race. We are 15 of 20. We should take advantage of this and optimizing towards our 10 of 20 mark. 242. 229, yeah. So let's take off 2 more guys. And now we are 248 growth. About 250. So if you take 1 more guy, and it's 250 growth. Yeah, 10 of 20, 250 growth, very nice. And here we have +39, and here we have +34, so that's quite different numbers. Okay, the scouts are back at Ariel, sitting here in orbit. Let's advance that colony base. Let's not do housing. The financial leader. It's interesting, but we already have a science leader. So we need to make a choice here. What's better? We're not doing well in terms of money. That's because toxic worlds are expensive. We need to add 4 BC in this colony, and this colony costs us 3 BC a turn, so that's 7. Here we have a plus of 6, 8. We also have a leader. Five turns for that colony. And of course we have the shipping of food. The freighting of food is also expensive. So maybe we should bring back some people after all, just for the sake of saving money. It remains -1, okay. Like so then. 3 turns for that colony base. Ah, population boom on Aria Prime is ended. That's a shame. And we -1 food. Buying that colony base. No, the abundant, small arid abundant is what we want. Oh, and the music stopped. It will be back. Cloning center. If you want to get it back, you can do like that. Tune it a bit and it's back. We want that 5th colony base, or the 5th planet ASAP now, so I've put all the guys on production here. Ooh, they already arrived. Ooh, I didn't notice. This is the planet without the missile base. Oh, they have Commander Slith. And they have 3 ammo missiles. This is also part of the 150 improved mod. 3 ammo missiles. I can't fight them. It's very simple. I need to retreat. I'm gonna lose this planet. Oh, they destroyed the colony. Oh boy. And now we're blockaded. Isn't that a good cliffhanger? Guys, thanks for watching. We're in dire straits. We need to fix this ASAP because our home system is blocked. How a different start from the previous playthrough. Let's see what we can do in episode 2. Hang on in there, guys. Have a good day and stay safe. Bye for now.